Jose, good to see you. Another game, another win. You clearly have momentum behind you now in the team.
But every new game is a new game, isolated from the previous ones. So we have to play well again, and we have to try to be better than our opponent, score more goals than our opponent, and win. Because for a long time we were better than our opponents, but we didn't score more goals than them. And finally, in the last 4 matches in the Premier League, we managed to do both things, be better than our opponent and score more goals than them.
An opponent this time round which has one of your friends, of course, in charge, Aitor Karanka, someone who you know very well indeed. So is it nice to come up against him, albeit I know you'll be concentrating on the game when the game starts itself?
Nice to see him, nice to see his family, nice to change a few Christmas gifts. All of that is nice. Even for referee, his cousin with Aitor assistant, so we are all close. But we play against each other, and we cannot be happy both at the same time in the end of the match.
When you worked together, did you think he was obviously a very good number 2 for you, but did you think he'd become a very good manager in his own right?
I think the people that works with me, at a certain stage, they are ready. It's just a point of they want to do it or they don't want to do it. I always felt that Aitor would try his career. Especially when I left Real Madrid, I thought that would be a right moment for him to try. He did well. Promotion with Middlesbrough, obviously in love with the football that you play in this country, and he's very happy to stay. But wouldn't surprise me if anyone like Rui Faria or Ricardo, any one of them, is just if they want to do it or they don't want to do it. But when they want, they are ready.
In 2016, a couple more, you'd finish as the leading goal scorer across Europe's top leagues. Does that motivate you at all?
Actually, before the last game against Honolulu, I didn't even know I was among the top ones, where I had Messi in front of me and I think Suarez just behind, and for the 49 that I had the 49 goals. I didn't know until the news came out, and when I scored it was 50. So, but that is not one of my objectives, because if a player starts to focus only about scoring goals, it means he's focusing only on himself. Like I said, I'm not here to focus on myself, because I'm here to help my teammates win. If we can win, I'm part of the job, and that's how I prefer to have it. So the goals comes in the second wave. The first wave is my team, the collective part, and that I want to win with them. And if you win there, collective, the individual comes by it. So if the collective does good, the individual will do good. So
absolutely, yeah.
I prefer to have it that way.
Yeah, we hope you do go and break the record, and we hope that you can assist teammates more and more while doing it as well. I mean, you've got assists in the last few games as well. Does that give you almost as much pleasure, setting up a teammate, as scoring yourself?
If you know the way I play my game, I'm the one who either I score or I try to help my teammates score. And I haven't had many assists so far, and that is part of my game that I've been missing here in my 6 months in United, because from my other competition I've been scoring goals, but I've done also a lot of assists. So that is almost like I become more happier to give an assist than to score my own goals, because for me giving an assist is just like you score yourself. So, and it's part of my game, and I want to be as complete as possible in my game since I was young and started to play football, because I wanted to be good at everything, not in one thing. So assists will come. It came now, but it will come even more.
And the one you set up for Henrik Mkhitaryan against Sunderland, that was a
perfect, because
goal.
I said to myself, if I put a little bit behind him, he can do the back heel. Exactly like we have been training for these couple of weeks. And it worked.
That goal was special, wasn't it? You'd have been proud of that one. It shows
I was super happy.
quality.
You didn't see me? I was the one jumping higher than everybody else when we were celebrating. So, no, I was super happy, especially also for Mickey. And when somebody score a goal like that, and you're there involved in the goal, it doesn't happen every day. Even if I did some goals similar to the back hills, and I know how it is to score a goal like that. And when it's happening to you, it's like you don't know what to do because the emotions are too, like, what did I do? Even if I'm thinking I know what I did, but in his case, I think it was more what did I do. So, and I'm happy they didn't give the offside because a goal like that has to be goal.
Absolutely, yeah.
Goal.
Certainly the fans inside the stadium were delighted, and you've been giving us great goals and victories in recent weeks and putting smiles on the fans' faces, which is important. You do your job to be successful, win games, get results, but also to entertain.
Exactly. And you can see every time we do something good or when we score goals, you can see happiness in everybody, how happy they are, from the coach, from the people on the bench, out to the players that are playing and the people in the stadium, because I think that is what we all want to see every time, or what we are aiming to see, and that is what we are trying to give everybody, these kind of moments to the people, and we are working very hard for it, and the team wants to win. That's why it gets so happy when we are doing good things, and opposite when we do bad, when we are not happy, and trust me, nobody's happy when we lose the game, and that is not what we want. We work hard to win, and we want to win. And when you are in a team like United, it's top of the top, and that is what we are trying to bring them back to, and that's what we are working hard for.
Feel to score that one?
Yeah, it feels great. It's always a special feeling when you score a goal, but I think it was an important goal just before halftime. We were struggled to get the first goal in, and yeah, it was a good feeling to go with a 1-0 in halftime.
Yeah, against a defensive rearguard like Sunderland were playing, it's important to make a breakthrough. They were stubborn in their resistance, so that was a very crucial goal. Yeah,
they were good organised. We tried to press and create chances, and we did, but we didn't come to a goal. And yeah, so it's good that we scored the opening goal just before halftime, and then the second half you can play a bit more with a bit more freedom, and we tried to attack a lot. They did not create a lot of chances, but in the end, after you scored a 2-0 a bit late, but then you see the spaces will open and scored a 3-0, and I think there were some great goals.
And how good is the team's form right now?
I think we are in great form, but of course it's up to us to keep it that way, and we'll keep working hard on the training sessions and keeping the same spirits in the games, and that's the only way you can reach those results.
I mean, the fans were seeing how good the team's playing on the pitch. When you're in training, is the whole energy lifted because the team's playing so well? Do you feel it in training sessions too?
Of course, when you win in games, the positive feeling is getting better and better, and we're now in a phase that we win in games, and that's what I said. It's for us important that we keep looking to ourselves, keep improving, and keep up the good spirit every game, and yeah, that has to be our level. This is what we want, how we want to play. We want to win games like this, and so we have to stick together and be positive and keep the spirit.
Next up is Borough. Do you see a similar game to the Sunderland one, a defensive rearguard and having to be patient to break them down?
Yeah, I think I said it before, there are no easy games in the Premier League. We have to look at ourselves. If we bring what we bring the last games, then we are in good form, and then we can beat any team.
And you're really turning Old Trafford into the fortress it once was, and your home form is always crucial.
Yeah, I think clubs don't like it to come to Old Trafford, and yeah, we have to keep it that way, and that's a good feeling.
Do you get that feeling from the fans that everything is, because of the way he's playing, because it's so good right now, and the energy is so high? Do you get that feeling from the fans too?
I think the fans are great, but not only at home games, also in away games they are there. It's amazing with how many people they always travel, and loads of the games you only hear the United supporters instead of the home ground supporters. So they help us a lot, even away and home. It's always a special feeling when you see so many people cheering for you, and yeah, big thanks for them.